appreciate it.
That was mental. I can't believe you knew all that.
Thank you.
Like meeting Nardwar.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. I'm Damon Campbell here at L Club in Detroit with some very special guests. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Yeah, I'm Jacob.
I'm Jamie.
And together you are?
We're two members of Wunderhorse.
Great to meet you guys. Definitely appreciate your time.
No worries, no worries.
Now, to maintain peak creativity with success mounting, I understand it helps to kind of detach yourself a little bit and harness that energy elsewhere, which for Harry, who's with us in spirit here, just so happens to be rock climbing, for example.
Yeah, Harry does like to climb things. That's his sanctuary, you know.
Yeah. Do you guys ever join him with that, or?
From time to time, usually much to the detriment of my body afterwards.
Yeah.
He does it everywhere we go. He does it, I say time to time. I think maybe once.
Yeah.
I did it once.
Yeah.
I could barely play the
And
gig.
that was enough.
Yeah.
Well, you're certainly climbing the rock charts, and at this rate, might as well take your shoes off and stay a while, which shouldn't be an issue for you, Jamie, since you even perform barefoot.
Yeah, you noticed that. Yeah.
Like, how did that come to be?
Just from the first time I sat down on the drum kit, I took my shoes off, and I've just done it ever since.
Yeah.
So maybe it's slightly ritualistic, or just which album's comfortable.
Yeah. And to truly rock our socks off at your shows, you've come to not only expect the unexpected, but embrace it.
That's right. Yeah. I mean, I think, for a long time, we were, sort of seeking perfection in live performances, which obviously we never reached. And then at some point, I think we found a lot of comfort in actually just letting go.
Yeah.
And also just kind of keeps it interesting night to night. And
it's where a lot of the magic happens, right?
Yeah, just try things out. And, sometimes it goes terribly, sometimes it goes okay.
Sure. Well, because even like getting attacked by the microphone recently.
Yeah, that was me. Yeah.
You probably took it like a champ, though, since you guys even bring like boxing gloves on tour.
Oh yeah. We have done that in the past. That was a particularly long tour. We knew we'd have to get through it somehow, so we decided to beat each other up before every gig, to get the blood going. But yeah, the other night with the mic, I didn't actually I didn't notice it had happened. I just thought I hit my head and I thought, God, I'm sweating a lot. And then I looked down and it was all red.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, all right. Okay.
Well, I'm glad you're okay at least.
I'm all right.
Yeah.
I'm all right.
Do you subscribe to the belief that perfection is the enemy of progress?
Sort of, yeah. I think, I mean, if it's your number one priority, then you're always going to be frustrated because it's kind of unattainable.
Yeah.
It's funny actually, a lot of my favorite records are full of what the artists who wrote them would have called mistakes or things that weren't perfect. I mean, I was rereading Keith Richards' autobiography, and the version of Satisfaction that came out, he didn't even realize it had been released till he had it on the radio, because that famous guitar part was supposed to be a horn line.
Yeah.
And he just used that pedal, which is obviously now sort of defines that song. He just used it to try and emulate a horn part, and it was released without his knowledge. And obviously that's become this staple of rock and roll history. But
Absolutely.
Actually, it was kind of an accident.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And you've described your music as an ode to things that have been left to rust on the side of the road to progress. Can you elaborate?
Yeah, I mean, that was a kind of theme that became apparent sort of in retrospect when we'd finished the record. A lot of which I guess makes sense, all the songs are written in a very short bracket of time.
Okay.
And I guess that's just subconsciously how we were feeling, and I was feeling when writing the lyrics. It just seemed to, it kind of just happened that way, but evidently that was kind of on my mind. But I think a lot of the songs have references to things that have broken or have sort of lost their ability to kind of function.
Sure.
People or things, and I guess I do feel, I guess, that way sort of sometimes in the modern world, a bit sort of out of place. I think maybe a lot of people do, especially as a guitar band.
Right. Yeah. I get that, man. Yeah. And you've also mentioned how you like things to fall apart and build them back up again. So perhaps it comes in handy then that, Jamie, you've worked on your fair share of construction sites.
That's true. Yeah, I've done that. I've done a lot of building work. My old man's a builder, so
Okay. Like anything in particular?
Well, houses,
Wow.
extensions. Yeah, so I've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah,
Amongst other things. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And like one of your tour managers even helped build like the inside of the Cornish Bank where you've since played.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was Mike, but
No, it was John.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, I think he did do a bit of building on that.
wow.
I've heard, yeah.
I understand, Jacob, you've also earned a living as a surf instructor, and
Yeah.
it's not like you were just thrown into the deep end, though, since you were initially taught by a fellow named Matthew.
Yeah, yeah, Matty Stokes. I was. He taught me when I was about 9 or 10 years old.
Wow.
We've remained very good friends to this day. I was just with him actually in Morocco last month. Oh wow.
Sorry.
Yeah, we love Matthew.
Yeah,
he's done a
nice.
bit of driving for us as well before.
Shout out to Matty.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I actually started teaching on the same beach where he taught me many years
Wow.
before. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, you've done some landscape gardening as well, whereas Harry's even featured in his mother's gardening books. Did you guys go to her at all for any advice, or
No.
just kind of figure it out on your own?
Yeah, actually, funny enough, we shared a boss. We were
Yeah.
both under the thumb of Tony.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we both worked
Tony
for the
Lee.
same guy in London, in South London,
Wild.
darting
Shout out.
around in the van,
Yeah.
messing up people's hedges, and then going on to the next thing.
Yeah. We used to call him hits, right?
Yeah.
You do like 4 or 5 hits in a day.
Really?
Yeah. But Tony's
Yeah.
Tony knows what he's doing. Yeah,
And-
he was,
She really blossomed as a singer as well, even touring with Michael Jackson.
who did?
Harry's mother.
I thought you meant Tony.
Oh, no, not Tony. Now that would
I
be
was like,
something.
shit, how do you know so much about Tony Lee?
I didn't know that.
Oh, no kidding.
No, we
Yeah.
don't really know much about that side of things. Harry's definitely his
own man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's definitely carved out his own existence and has always just wanted to have make his own way,
100%.
which I really respect. It's because he could have easily not done that, but he's
Yeah.
always been true to that.
Absolutely. And when you guys get off tour, I'm sure it's nice to, recharge your social battery a bit. Seems like you've been at this for quite a while after all. Like, for Harry, I believe it all goes back to a band called 10 Volts. I think he and Pete may have even been together in like Blighty and Keyed, if those ring a bell at all.
Yeah.
Whereas for you, Jamie, I'm sensing a bit of a dental theme, having cut your teeth in Shark Dentist and Teeth Machine.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Is that just a coincidence, or?
It is a coincidence. It's two completely different groups of people. Shark Dentist was my very first band when I moved to London.
Yeah.
Yeah, fresh faced. And Teeth Machine's been with some very close friends I've made since we were doing that for about 6 years.
Crazy.
Slightly out of action now, but
Yeah, fair
you
enough.
never know what will happen in the future. But
No, really good band.
yeah,
Yeah.
Really good
But,
band. I've seen you guys a couple times. It's good.
And of course, we can't forget about the Claytons.
Oh fucking hell!
You've done your research.
Yeah,
I don't even know what that is.
Well, that's you're taking me back to school. There.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the Claytons, Jamie?
Can
Tell
you
us.
tell us what that was
Tell us.
about?
Well, unfortunately, as you're asking, that was it was my school friends, my very very first band,
Wow.
and Claydon was our house at school.
Oh, is that what it was?
So you can tell we were lacking inspiration when we came up with that
That's
name.
okay.
But
Whatever it takes.
yeah. But yeah, that was when I was first getting on stage. So I
Yeah.
would have been about 14 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Humble beginnings.
Playing it sort of, I don't know.
I'm now terrified about where this interview's going to go. I'm like, how much do you know?
Because, like, how far did you make it in the live and unsigned contest around that time?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, we shit. Well, we made it to Bush Hall.
Ooh.
I think that might have been the first and the last stage, though.
Okay.
I don't think we won anything.
Fair enough.
yeah, but yeah.
You gave it your best shot, though.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Is there anything else you'd like people to know about Wunderhorse?
Well, I don't know really.
No.
No.
Fair enough. Well, thank you so much for your time, guys. It was great chatting with you.
Thank you for yours.
Best wishes with everything coming your way. Any final thoughts at all before we say goodbye?
Wow. Buy our records.
Buy a record. Come to the shows.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the night.
Give us a Grammy.
Yeah.
Just all the all the
Lay
stuff.
it on you.
Yeah. That's it.
There you have it. Once again, I'm Damon Campbell, and this is Wunderhorse. Thanks for watching.